Hello, and welcome to Bees and Teas Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian, and at least for right now, we've got Selena as well. So anybody who is new, welcome. Anybody who has been watching before, welcome back. I don't think it's going to be too long this week. Got some stitching, don't have any haul, just a few comments, so that's always good. So I'll go ahead and start with the life updates. Of course, as I was talking about last week, my birthday is in 2 days. So I am going to do that birthday start. For anybody who wasn't here last week, I'm going to do a Fox or Rabbit. I forgot what it's called. Cat Magic, actually. So it's got like a Siamese cat and a moon and some bones. It's pretty cool. So I'm actually doing a cat cell. So anybody who wants to join me, um, anything to do with cats. I mean, it can have a cat in it. It can be about cats. Just anything roundabout cat wise. I'm not being picky at all. So I do have the hashtag down here, which I believe was uh, B&T birthday cat cell. There we go. For Instagram. So I'm going to start that on the 14th. Um, Anybody is welcome to start anything you want with me. You don't necessarily have to start that. I will show it in a minute. It's not a start, but I have it kitted up and ready to go. So I'll show that with my stitching. But yeah, so feel free to do that. So not a whole bunch is going to be going on. I don't think since it's a Sunday and my husband's working, I don't think we're really doing anything Sunday. I think we might be doing something Tuesday. I think we might be going out for a nice dinner. Um, I of course have my stitching as normal. Yes, tomorrow, and for always on Saturdays. The funny thing is, so for our LNS, whenever it's your birthday or whatever the week of your birthday is, you have to bring in a cake for everybody else, which I think is kind of awesome. I'm more of a fan of cookies, so I'm going to bring in one of the big cookies, which I need to order. Reminder to self. But yeah, so and then Saturday um, after that, the tomorrow. Um, I have been watching our local, like I seem to call them minor league, soccer team, and so I've got a ticket to go see them. So that'll be a fun Saturday. And then I believe Thursday or Friday of next week. I will have to check because if it's Friday, I'll have to make sure I record on time. Um, we have Weird Al. Weird Al Yankovic is coming to our town again. This is the third time we've seen him here at the same. Whoops, there we go. At the same place. So, yeah, this one is supposed to be kind of more of a sit down, quiet, um, doing not his parodies, but more of his original stuff. So this should be really cool. It'll be a little bit more, a little bit more not somber. It'll be funny, but a little bit quieter, not quite as bombastic. So that'll be good. I'm looking forward to it, and I think we have pretty good tickets. So there we go. This is the same place we went to go see Hamilton, and I saw Ain't Too Proud last week. Yeah, it was last week. So I've been to our Peace Center a few times recently, which is kind of nice. It's unusual. I don't usually get there because, as nice as it is, depending on what you're seeing, it can be not cheap. So, but my husband actually got these for me, kind of as a very very early birthday present. I want to say maybe late last year. It's been a while. Whenever they first went on sale, which was a while ago. But anyway, so that's my week. So it should be fun. Should have a concert, a nice restaurant, some soccer, and some sewing. So hey, I'll take it. Not a big number this year. That's in a couple years. So just just another random number with a four in the front. But anyway, so Yeah, that's really about it for life stuff. It's not much going on. So as I always say with comments, I read every single one. I respond to every single one. I always appreciate every single one. So, whatever you guys want to say, I mean, even if it's just saying hello, if you have a question to ask, something you want to know about Selena, I mean, as far as I know, because, obviously she's a rescue, so I don't know her entire life, but I know her life as we've had her for what, 8 years now? Yeah, you can flick your tail at me. Silly girl. Do I get some kisses? Nope. I get some sniffs, but no kisses. That's okay. Oh, I do get some kisses. Oh, well, thank you. I know you guys can't hear her, but she licks so loudly, it's really stupid. Okay. And she's going to town. Anyway, so let me go ahead and go with the comments here. Did you enjoy that? Oh, now you have to make sure you smell like yourself. So, Devi Sisk was saying, so they'd had a comment for whatever reason. YouTube did not post it, and I don't know. We neither of us know why. But or they were saying, I believe I was saying the little cards with beads I made, I used as a floss bling. Cool. I'm glad you like your gift. Yes, yes. I do sell locally and some on my Facebook page, but mostly craft for charity and to give away as gifts, which is really super, super cool. Don't remember what else, but that's the basics. Yeah, again, I'm sorry they lost it. I don't know what's going on, and you were not the only one that's been having problems with YouTube commenting. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. If you excuse me, if you do want to advertise that Facebook page that you have to sell on, just pop me the link down below, or just respond, and I will try my absolute hardest to remember to put that as the Stitchy link of the week next week. So, if you want to, if not, it's all good too. Marumi Craft says, I love that new pattern by D, Sailor's Delight. So, yeah, that's the one I talked about and I linked last week. It is uh, a trans merman, which is awesome. I have it. I have not started it yet. I started to start along for it. Please join the fun at hashtag delightful Sal. So I will put that down below the link. Anybody who is stitching that, which I would love to see, please use that delightful Sal for Marumi Crafts. I also put down their YouTube because they are really really awesome. And for some reason, I had been watching, but I have not subscribed. I must have forgotten. So I am subscribed now. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, I haven't started it yet. I may start that as the second birthday start. I don't know. We'll see. Don't have it kitted up yet, but it wouldn't be hard to do. It's not. It's like 3 colors, I think, and it's pretty small, so I can find a nice scrap to put it on. So yeah, I might buckle down and see if I can um, get that set up before the 14th and get that started. So, but yeah, definitely use that hashtag. I want to see what's going on with that. And Lainey, this is actually I'm glad I checked because I talked about this last week how YouTube has the comments and then they have comments held for review, and I think this might be the first or second one that I've ever gotten in held for review, and I'm usually really good about checking it. I almost forgot, but this was in there, which is it's a fine comment, obviously, so I okayed it. Um, so yeah, YouTube, I don't know what you're doing, but anyway, Lainey, I guess that's how I say it. Hopefully, I didn't butcher that. I bought the Turkish box after you reviewed it, so this is the um, I got sent a as a sweet sweet gift. Um, I believe Northern Stitcher is her name on here. I believe. I'll double check on that. Um, she sent me a box of like all these little Turkish things, and I did a video about opening it and trying it, which was really really good. Um, And so this is what they're talking about. So I bought the Turkish box after you reviewed it. I liked it a lot, but to be honest, I gave it to my son and daughter-in-law because there was so much in it, which is very true. My husband actually helped me finish what was in there. Some of it I didn't share, but I shared a good bit with him. The only thing they didn't like was just instant Turkish coffee. Excuse me. Compared to the real thing, I guess it wasn't too great. As far as I can, as far as I know, as far as I remember, I have not tried real Turkish coffee, so I don't have anything to compare it to. So I don't know, and it's still sitting over here waiting to be uh, used. So I really need to get going on that. But but yeah, I know I'm slacking. I know that's terrible. Um, Let's see. Oh yeah, love your videos, especially tasting videos. Thank you, thank you. I don't have any other tasting videos set up for now. I still want to do the cheese thing where I do a cheese a month, but I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. Like, A, how I'm going to remember to do it, and B, how exactly I want to set it up. So I have not worked on that yet. Um, yeah. So that's really about it. I'm glad you liked it, and your son and daughter liked it as well. But yeah, that's really about it for the comments. So, no, kind of no new starts, no finishes, no FFOs. I'm really close to a finish on one thing. I say the no new starts kind of because of this. So, um, if you are not watching D's 23 stitches, D's 20 stitches, you really need to go watch them. I will try to remember to link them below. Um, so, yeah, and so what happened is, so they live in Canada. They wanted to try some black anchor because they had heard that it covers better than DMC, which to me, honestly, I think they're about the same. But that's just me. I've had other people say that they think it covers better, so teach their own. But anyway, so apparently the quality of Anchor is not consistent, which is, one thing you could at least give DMC. At least their quality is consistent. Depending on where you get it, the quality can be much less. So they got what they called some cursed Anchor, which was not very good. And so what D had decided was to use up all of this cursed anchor thread. And what they were going to do is take a piece of fabric. I don't remember what size it is. I want to say they said it was like a 25 count even weave, but I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong on that. Anyway, and the cursed fabrics, and then they made a list of everybody who wanted to do this. And so what we're doing is we're sending it around. So one person will stitch a motif, use a little bit of the cursed thread, leave the thread on there because you don't want to leave the curse with you, and then send it on to the next person. So I am about, I don't know, 6 or 7 in line, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think 6 or 7. And so Dee said that we could put this on Instagram, so I'm assuming, hopefully, it'll be okay for me to show this. But I think I know the middle part Dee must have done. So there we go. This is what has been happening so far. I love the little hamster, I believe it's called. The little hand there. Got a little hourglass. A little. See, I was thinking about doing a black cat, and then I saw that. I'm like, oh man, I can't do a black cat. I was thinking about a bat, and then I couldn't really get a good. I couldn't really find a good, easy bat one to do. So I decided to freehand a spider. You are not gonna. There we go. So there you go. My wonky legged, uh, freehand little spider with Seb 22 on there. So, yep. So we got a cat, a rat, and a spider on there. But yeah. So that is um, that is that. And so I used the rest of the length and started just the second one. So this is how much anchor is left. Not a bunch. And then got the instructions, and then the person before me sent a little note, which was nice. So I'll do that for the next person. I don't know who the next person is yet. I need to get back in touch with Dee, tell them I've finished, and get the next address. The person who sent it for me, I think, was just North Carolina, so that wasn't very far. Um, so I have no idea. I don't remember if I said I'll send it over, like overseas or different countries or not. I don't remember. So but anyway, I'll go ahead and that'll be sent off as well. So, mm. Are you quite enjoying? What are you doing to your paw? He's like, oh no, I've been caught. I better stop. Mm. So yeah, this is my Otto is my co-pilot, and I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Oops, there we go. So anybody who knows what that's from is awesome. Well, okay, you're all awesome, but still, maybe just a tiny bit extra awesome. And yes, this is official. You can see, well, you can kind of see, there we go, the Paramount logo on the bottom there. Best 99 cents I ever spent at a Goodwill. Because, yeah, I love that cup, that mug. All right. Yeah, so that was, I mean, kind of a start to finish, but not really, because it was really just one little motif. But yeah, that one is ready to send on. So let me go ahead and show you what I've been working on this week. Once again, I touched a bunch of things. Some got more than others, but I've got like a little rotation of, what is this, five or six? One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, five, I guess. Um, five that I really do like to touch, or four, I should say, because that's a new start. But anyway, so in no particular order at all. Where's the? There it is. Okay. So, and I won't do it upside down this time. There we go. So this is Modern Folk Embroidery, Move Forward in Love, Fried Sal. So this was released the 1st of June, and I am very sorry the sun is going behind clouds right now, and it is making my light all wonky. Really? Really? Clouds? Thanks a lot. Anyway, so Modern Folk Embroidery, Move Forward in Love. So, I do believe that since the last time, tighten this up, there we go, I have finished the long stretch of green, and I have started the swath of blue. That is as far down as it goes. Obviously, it needs to go all the way over, but yeah. And then, so the love will be in white. Like I was saying, for the first two black, second two white, just because of trying to make them stand out. And then, of course, I have all this nice motif stuff down here at the bottom. But, I mean, you can see there's the bottom of it right here, and that is the end of it right there. So, I mean, you can see how big it's going to be. And the only reason I haven't gone down here is because I want to keep the rainbow going this way and then up. So, yeah, there's that. But, yeah, there you go. That is what I have got this week in the Move Forward and Love Sal, and my needle is dangerously shaking everywhere because, I live for danger apparently. Alright. Get your butt back in there. Alright, so that is one. That one didn't get a whole bunch. Again, I'm still very much enjoying working on it. I just have so many other things that I have not touched it a whole bunch. This is another one that I haven't touched a bunch. It's not the easiest. Once I get to the fill-in part of it, it'll be fine. But the outline part of it is a little tough. This is Ink Circles, Tiki Time. Again, this is one that I might end up doing twice. Because I have a friend of mine who loves tikis, maybe more than I do. But yeah, the design is great. I love the design, but it's a lot of detail on the outside. Um, there we go. So I've got this one tiki done. Working on the second tiki, so I'm getting kind of this part done, this part and this part. This is half of it, so this will be on this side too. So I think this might be a little too wide, but yeah, or yeah, the pattern might be a little too wide um, for my hoop. But I mean, it's whatever. So there you go. But yeah, you can see where I'm talking about how there's a lot of detail in that tiki, and like I said, the coloring will be easy. It's mostly one color. There's a few little highlights, but yeah. So once I get to that part, it'll be good. And I don't know. I may take a break and do a little filling on the other tiki, just so I don't get burnt out. But we'll see. I haven't decided yet. All right. The next one, which is usually the one I show last, and I have actually done quite a bit on it, but um, there is one more actually I want to show after this. Oh, okay, and randomly scissors. So this is Long Dog Samplers. You Belong to Me. So this is the Egyptian one. Somebody has talked about, oh, what was it, last week at my LNS? Somebody was talking about another long dog that sounded really, really tempting. And I don't remember what it was, though. So I might need to talk to him again. But, oh, I've forgot to say, let me look back because I don't remember. The Modern Folk Embroidery, that was on a... Was it on a Bestitch Me? Is that what it was? No, it wasn't a Bestitch Me. It was something else. Shoot. Hold on. This was on a... oh, it is a Bestitch Me Winter Solstice. So the nice kind of purple, purple, blue, pink sort of design. So that was that. And then the Tiki Time, I believe that was on a... sorry, just knocked something over there. I want to say this is on a fortnight. Is it not? Let's see. Do I have? I don't think I have it in here. Darn it! I don't see it. Darn it. Okay, well, the Tiki Time is on an unknown then. I really, really want to say that it's a fortnight though. Kind of a skyish sort of blue, but I could be wrong. It might not be a fortnight. And then this one is actually the Long Dog is on a oh, what's the company name? Fabric Flare. The ones that are just one-sided, so it's painted on one side and just white on the other. This is a oops, move this out of the way. There we go. This is a papyrus, because, you know, obviously that makes sense. So, finally, what I have done is fill in this middle area here, working over here, this little tower, and then I'm working this direction. So, there you go. This is the area that I have been working on right now. And again, I just have this, it's less and less now, this one spot, and then that will be 1/3 of the way done, I believe. I believe it's four across and 3 down. So, I believe that will be 1/3 of the way done, which would be awesome. Okay, so the final one that I've worked on, I'm really, really proud of the amount of work that I've done on it, and it is getting super, super close to being done. I want to say, okay, this is a fortnight called Alfred. The pattern is Cottage Garden Samplings, October 31st, A Time for All Seasons series number 10. Um, excuse me. And this is one that I did promise to D as soon as I finish it. So there's the whole thing. And of course, I love the Raven. I wasn't a fan of the White Pumpkin at first. Admittedly, it's growing on me. It is growing on me. And I'm gonna have to move this thread. Alright, hold on. There we go. Okay, well. Alright, so this is gonna be a little hard to see because what I'm doing is just off-white. But the white is filled in here, here, across to here. You can actually, yeah, there you go. You can kind of see where it's not and where it is. And then over here, and then up over. So all I have is this middle part here to do in white, and then I will have the bottom of the pattern, which is going to be a repeat of this. And a tiny, small bit of the pumpkin to finish. I mean, just a tiny, tiny bit. So, yeah. Here we go. That one is so close. I don't think I'm going to finish it this week. I would love to, but, it's that border, while not too bad, it is more than it looks. So, and like I said, I still have to do a little bit of the pumpkin, which is going to be, since there's literally just like a few stitches here, a few stitches there of some of the colors, it's going to be a bit slower. It's not going to be a bunch of fill-in, except for that darkest color, I think, at the very bottom. But yeah, so that is that. Oh, I didn't say in my life updates, but we went to IKEA. Didn't get a whole bunch of stuff, but I did find a kitty pillow. I am absolutely positively turning into a crazy cat person. Oh well. But look, I mean, and it's squishable. Anyway, so yeah. The cat seems unimpressed with my cat pillow, but that's okay. Isn't that right? Yes, I know. I woke you up. Sorry. All right. Oh, and I forgot also we have B and B Scorn you down here. Or we start calling him SB, Sebastian Jr. SJ. Anyway. So, since it is 2 days from my birthday start, I have got, excuse me, got everything set up. Now, this is the one, really? That sticker really came off. Anyways, so, this is Fox and Rabbit Designs Cat Magic. There you go. So that is what I'm actually going to start for my birthday. And what I'm planning to do is I want to do the two fish and the moon in glow in the dark. So I do actually have some glow in the dark Krynic. Ta-da! There you go. So that and I have the threads. I have a coat of black, so I didn't put the black in there. But this, what is this? There's not a company name. It's a Ada 14 count. It says it's a quarter, a fat quarter, but it's not very big. I think from the tag, I think I got this at StitchCon, not this year, but last year, I think. So I don't know who it's by, other than I think I got it at StitchCon. But oh my lord, look at this purple! Seriously, look at this purple though. I have actually a couple different purples, and there was also a Fortnite That's My Jam, which is a lot like this, maybe this darkest purple here, but less variegated. But yeah, I mean, just this is beautiful. I just couldn't resist this variegation on here. So that is my plan to start, and you can see I've got some couple of otters and a stormtrooper. But yeah, so and because I had to, I found a purple hoop. But yeah, because purple. So yeah, that is my planned start. Like I said, I might start the sailor one if I can get that. Um, excuse me, if I can get that put up and extra thread. If I can get that like set up with the colors, I have not decided. I believe it's only 3 colors, and there was, I think, 2 of them I wanted to keep, and one, I believe the red was the one I wasn't sure I wanted to keep. So I'm gonna go through my stash and see what I've got. I might even try to find some overdyes because why not? I guess. But yeah, so um, that is really it for sewing, and we're only at 30 minutes, so not bad. So yeah, really all I have are my of the weeks, and then I think we should be good. I do believe. I'm trying to think. I don't remember when Weird Al is. Excuse me. Even if it is Friday, I should still be able um, to do a video. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do a video next week. Um, yeah, that's really about it. I think so. Let me just go ahead and do my other weeks, and then I will see you guys later. So, let me scroll back up here. There you go. So, my Stitchy website of the week is Stitchy Little Fox. Again, this is another Etsy store. Um, they have a lot of really cool, kind of like you have like the silhouette of an animal and like some stuff on the inside. They also have a lot of snarky stuff. There's definitely some stuff with language. They have a whole section of cursing, and a nice little section of LGBTQ plus, which is nice. Um, so yeah, it's they just have a lot of really cool kind of, I don't want to say random, but it's kind of a theme, but it's good stuff. So definitely worth checking out. My non-Stitchy website of the week. For anybody who is on Twitter, I am on Twitter. It's not really Stitchy related. It's um more fandom related. So you know. But if anybody who is on Twitter, if you want to see who's been following and unfollowing you, there's actually a really good website. It's literally called Who Unfollowed Me on Twitter. You can put in your Twitter name, and it'll show you who who's unfollowed, who you're not following back, and so it's a nice little tool, and it's free. So no ads or whatever. It's just a data aggregate essentially. So, all right, and the B fact, I think I had kind of part of this fact, but this kind of expands on what it said before, and I don't know if this is true because I wasn't 100% sure about some of the other facts on the website, but um, it might be. It's cool anyway. But honeybees' form of communication is through dance. There's 2 kinds of dances: the waggle dance and the round dance. The waggle dance is for food that's further away, and the round dance indicates that food's nearby. Like I said, I don't know if that's true or not. I know bees do dance. I don't know if there's 2 types of dances and if that's what they're for, but it's cool. You know, I thought that was a neat little fact. All right. I guess that's really about it. Not much else going on. Like I said, I'll tell you next week about if anything excited happened at the concert. Or, well, actually, maybe not at the concert. But the dinner and stitching and all that good stuff. So, yeah, you guys will hear more about it. So, I guess this is about it. So, from Selena, who is asleep sitting up because cat, and being Biscornu, and myself, Sebastian, I will see you guys next week. Bye.